Yo, what's going on, guys? Sam here. Welcome back to another video. So iOS 13.2.3 is out right now for all iOS devices capable of running iOS 13. It is the smallest bug fix update for iOS 13 to date, but some important changes nonetheless that I want to tell you all about. If you're excited for this video, maybe fixing some issues on your device, drop a like down below and hit subscribe for more. Let's go ahead and jump in and see exactly what's new. Unlike some previous updates, the iPadOS changes are identical to the iOS changes, so what I'm running through here on the iPhone in just a moment will be also applicable to your iPad running iPadOS 13. Alright, so now that iOS 13.2.3 is installed here on my iPhone and iPad, I want to show you guys exactly what's new. So this is the changelog, probably the smallest of the year so far. Only 4 mentioned issues that have been addressed. Starting off right here with mail, files, and notes. For some reason, system search might not have worked within those applications. Next up, inside of the Messages app in the Details view for a contact, one of the coolest features in iOS 13 is the ability to see photos, links, and other attachments organized. On iOS 13.2.2 and prior, it wouldn't appear as expected. So some things might have been missing. Apple's fixed that bug, which is great because I actually use this view all the time. More generally, for all apps that use background app refresh, data would fail to download in the background as expected. So you might open it up and then it would load rather than having that content ready for you as soon as you open it. And finally, it seems like the mail saga continues in iOS 13.2.3. In the past week or so since 13.2.2 came out, I've noticed my mail experience was a bit degraded. Messages were not coming in or being fetched as expected. So Apple's corrected that along with another Exchange fix where the quote original content in Exchange wouldn't be included sometimes. So if you still have issues with the mail app, give 13.2.3 a try, and hopefully this corrects it for good because the mail app has had a very rocky start for iOS 13 to say the least. Now for security updates, Apple doesn't actually have any in here, so it's identical to iOS 13.2.2 where nothing changed. There are no published CVE entries, meaning that the security has not been altered or modified. It's just the same as before, which is good because it seems like although iOS 13 has been quite buggy as far as the usage part of it, the security point hasn't been breached really in any major way so far that I can recall. Now, as far as performance and battery life go, I don't think there's going to be anything major in this update as it's such a small version number and there's only 4 changes in the actual changelog. It's no major iOS 13.2 or 0.3 update, so don't expect any major changes there. One of the only things that I feel like I've still had issues with in iOS 13, even after countless updates now, is Bluetooth. Still, my car uses Bluetooth auto unlock and it doesn't seem to work reliably, so I'm hoping that Apple still has more fixes for iOS 13 Bluetooth coming because while everything else feels super good now, especially after this latest mail update, I've already noticed some improvements. I mean, I don't know, Bluetooth still feels like it's nowhere near as good and stable as it was in iOS 12, which is crazy that a software update could affect it that much. So there you guys have it. That is iOS 13.2.3. I hope you enjoyed this video or you learned something new. If you enjoyed the fixes as well, drop a like down below, hit subscribe so you stay up to date on the latest Apple news. I've been Sam. That is iOS 13.2.3. Continues to get better, one update at a time, and I'll catch you all in my next video.